The history of the steel industry has been well documented, and this evening we have another 2 reels of film to add to that collection.
Yeah, they were found in the basement of a WKBN photographer and given to an organization to preserve them. First News anchor Stan Boney shares the story.
On a recent Saturday morning, we followed WKBN photographer Nick Rich into his basement in Lawrence County's Neshannock Township.
What have we here?
To the boxes where 3 months earlier he found 2 reels of old steel mill footage.
Wow.
Shot 42 years ago.
I knew it was historic and I didn't want to see it get thrown away.
It was the fall of 1979, 2 years after Black Monday. At the time, Nick Rich worked for WYTV, which was working on a documentary on the collapse of the steel industry.
We rarely had an opportunity to go into mills because it was a dangerous place back then to be. And we were really surprised that they let us in.
Oh my goodness, you're on TV.
Rich and 2 other photographers arrived at Warren's Republic Steel Mill during the early morning shift change. They then spent 2 hours in the mill, filming as the blast furnace was tapped, watching a ladle of molten steel move through, stopping to pour its product into ingot molds. Then it was on to the blooming mill, where an ingot was molded into shape.
It was very noisy, and it was very hot at different times, and it was like organized chaos.
Nick Rich has been a news photographer for 45 years, covering everything the Youngstown area has to offer. He knew the old film needed saved. It was history, so he saved it.
And I forgot about it for 42 years.
After the canisters were rediscovered, he had a Pittsburgh company digitize it. But now, what to do with the film? Yeah. This afternoon, Nick Rich presented the canisters and their 38 minutes of film to Bill Lawson of the Mahoning Valley Historical Society. Lawson is big on provenance. He loves the stories behind historical items.
It's great to have the person, in the case of Nick, who actually shot the film in the late 1970s, held on to it and brought it in and took the extra step of reformatting it into digital, doing all that and being so proud of his work and bringing it to us. And that's the provenance right there.
And I'm so glad to be able to bring it here to the Historical Society because this is where it belongs. Not in my basement, but at the Historical Society where people can look at it.
Stan Boney, WKBN 27 First News.